No. We live. No more slack. No.
We live.
No.
We live, baby.
No.
I love.
No. 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 I mean, we out here. I'm playing with the game with the mob. What you thinking?
I'm gonna send to Damien too. He need to come check it out too.
Yeah, which motherfucking ass. He didn't forgot about us.
He done forgot about us.
He doesn't love us anymore. He's like a deadbeat dad.
Hey, Lo, what you say, bro? Hey, bro, what you say? We was in Jarvis. You don't mess with us no more. He don't mess with us no more.
It's all good.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's okay. It's okay. We are live, y'all. Y'all know what we do every week. We promote a little bit, then we go in. So y'all give us a few minutes, and y'all know what's coming in.
I'm thinking.
All right. I'm finna send it on Bigo, and then I'm ready to go, bro. I know I'm sending it to IC because his girl said she wanted to come on and listen to us. So I'm gonna send it to the dude that was in there with us too. I don't know if he's gonna pop on or not, but I'm just, doing what I gotta do. And now I'm finna send it into a post on my Bigo, and then I'm ready. Hey, y'all know how to post on Bigo? Or y'all don't?
Mm-hmm.
If you go to the star, it's a little right, like it's like a pencil. You click the pencil and you can post. We love. Y'all come out and give us some quick. Y'all come out, comment. Y'all comment, support, and come listen to the Black Journal. And send. I'm posting it. Let's get lit.
I'm with the mob, I'm with the gang. What was you thinking?
Send it to one more person.
And on that note, and before we even get it started,
hey, Malcolm, I just read the little post that you put at the end, bro. You crazy. I just read the description. Yes, sir, bro. All right, y'all.
That's what I was saying. My nigga comes up with this shit fast.
Quickly, bro. Like, you the GOAT, money. But, we
I
live.
just gave my nigga the topics and he came up with the description. All that. It's lit. It's lovely.
Hey, we lit, man. Hey, if you ain't, I know everybody's still coming in, but I'm gonna continue to say this. Welcome, and welcome. Hey, what's good, Pop? Thank you for joining, man. You know, every time I see you on this chat, man, there's truthfully a blessing, man, and it's truthfully an honor to have my dad coming to listen to his son. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shout out to Pops.
Like I love you so much, man. Dad, I sent it to everybody. I sent it to a couple people in the family, Denzel, Kiki, Team Spook. So maybe they'll pop in and comment, So,
Pops probably don't even remember me, but I came over one time and bought a sack from him.
Nah, that was my uncle. That wasn't my pop.
That was Pops, bro. That was Pops. Uncle was there too. Uncle, okay, no, it was Unc, but Pops was there. Okay, no, you're right.
Yeah, my dad was there, but yeah, RP Nipsey Hussle. What's good, Dad? Hey, y'all. This is the Black Journal, man. This is episode 15, man. Y'all know we getting up there, man. We trying to get to episode 20. We're gonna get to episode 100 too. We not stopping, bro. We can't stop, won't stop, like Diddy said, man. Dad said they had to be Unc, LOL. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
But hey yo, we're gonna go on and start these introductions, man. We're gonna already start like we always do, man, with the man to my left. I'm sorry, my hand tripping. By the way, man to my left
There you go.
And the man to my man Sasuke's upper left corner. So take it away, sir, if you will.
First and foremost, before I get it started, RIP to my nigga Nipsey Hussle. The marathon continues.
Always. That's all we hear.
And let me give a moment of silence for my boy Nip.
Hold that moment of silence one more time. RP my angel, man. RP my granny, man. She passed a couple Sundays ago, man. I'm loving that she's in a better place, man. But like I said last week, that one was for her, and so is this one. So RP my granny, man. RP Brenda Hubbard, man. I love you, baby. I know you in a better place. I'm gonna rock out for you tonight, man. I'm gonna let you speak through me because I know you always had something wise to say, man. So we're gonna go on this. I'm gonna let you speak through me. I'm gonna show my knowledge tonight for you. But as I said,
all our fallen brothers too.
Yeah, man. RP to all our fallen brothers, no matter who you
are. Including with the recent passing of my uncle Raymond, who put me through college.
Facts.
Single-handedly.
RP Raymond, bro, real talk.
My uncle Raymond Gilstrap, he served in the military 4 years. So thank you for your service and the time that you have put into being pretty much practically my second dad. So moment of silence for also Raymond Gilstrap, aka my uncle, my second dad, and to Nexus grandmother, Brenda, Miss Brenda, as I will call her in respect. So moment of silence.
That one still hurt, bro. I'm sorry.
I know you got it. All right, so now that we got the sad energy out, let's get to the positive shit.
Let's get it.
I'm your boy, Sir Mallymal, the young bald-headed Chechawan, the sensei that is from your favorite planet, Kashyyyk. I am son to Mace Windu. Yes, my father was killed. His seed has now been born, and I'm out for vengeance. So the Emperor, you know that government, we're coming after you.
Yeah.
And guess what? We're coming for force. You kill our pop, you try to expose the truth. You bitch ass nigga.
Bitch ass nigga. Talk your shit, Malcolm.
My name is Sir Mallymal, son of Mace Windu. And I promise you, by the end of this episode, nothing will ever be the same. Take it away, Sensei.
Hello, everybody. Hey, yo. How y'all doing, yo? Yo, man, chill, bro.
Come on, man.
I'm trying,
let's get through
bro.
the intro.
I'm trying, bro. This, bro. Oh, Mally, now, yo. See, bro, you know I can't stop laughing, bro. You know I'm retarded. Hey, yo, how y'all doing, man? Let's get it popping right now, man. It's your boy, man. Back at it again, man. Nation Domination, man. Trey Hub, if you know me. Dad, for you, Trey Hub, Mar. You know what you call me. We're not gonna go there. Welcome, man. This is the Black Journal, like I said at the beginning, man. Episode 15, man. We there, man. We are 15 away from 30, my nigga. I'm 3 years away from 30, bro. Do you not understand the justice of that, bro?
We have a lot of content.
Y'all been rocking. Thank you for everybody that has been rocking with us since whatever episode you've been rocking with us with, man. We truthfully love and appreciate everybody for popping on, bro. Even if it's for 2 minutes, bro. Even if it's for 30 seconds, bro. We appreciate it. We love you, bro. Peace, energy, everything, bro. Positive vibes to all, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just want y'all to get what we finna do, man. My name is Sensei Nation Domination. So you know I know what I'm talking about. Hoodie gang all day, anime gang, you know what I'm saying? Hidden Leaf gang, man. Really, we ain't gonna call it the Hidden Leaf, but we're the Chaos gang, man. Let's be we the Chaos Kingdom, man. And y'all don't know about Chaos Kingdom, but I promise you, very soon, bro, you gonna learn. Chaos Kingdom, Chaos Cartel coming heavy, man. Coming real soon to your dome, G. So be prepared. Be open. Open your eyes. Open your mind. Let's rock. If you have any questions, any comments, concerns, please put them in the chat and we will address everything. Thank you for coming on our stream. And all I got to say is, hey, government. I'm going to get closer so y'all can see me. Thank y'all for paving the way for us to be here. But now it's time to take the gloves off.
Ooh.
Tonight is a topic that we really got to discuss. And after my man Sasuke gives his beautiful and wonderful and thorough intro, we're going to give y'all some shit that y'all going to talk about. So please give me every comment, every question. I want it all. Like the old Dr. Pepper commercial. Like the old Dr. Pepper commercial. And I want it now.
Yeah.
So last but certainly not least, the third part of the Black Journal and the third part of Chaos Kingdom. Mr. Sasuke's got doggone shotgun gun.
You hear me? And I just would like to first say thank you to my brothers for having me again. I know I don't always get to make it to every single one. Again, for the people who do know me, I got a lot of shit to do. Don't try to make me choose.
Yeah.
Charge it to my head, not to my heart, please. Again, I am Sasuke, young Yfl Sauve to everybody who knows me. Holla clan, and shouts out to the Black Journal. Again, we are definitely growing. Shout out to my boy Sir Mallymal. Shout out to my boy Sensei Nation Domination. And
side note,
Chaos
hey,
Cartel.
What you just said, holla, you said holla gang? You said holla, what you just say?
Holla clan.
That sounds like a t-shirt coming very soon to Chaos Kingdom, because I'm sure I'm going to put that in my notes.
We're going to have a nice little rollout.
Holla clan. Hey, and I got the perfect symbol for that mud. And I got the perfect symbol for the holla clan. Let's do it. Go on, finish
everybody who.
Hey, the shirt gotta be D-Lo doing this. Holla, you know what I'm saying?
Holla.
You gotta do that. with the little voice and shit.
So sorry, I don't mean to make this intro too long, but just to keep it brief. Again, I just want to do another moment of silence for our brother who would definitely be here today, right now with us, Jalen Stupid Williams. If we could just get 3 seconds real quick for our brother real quick. Holla. I hope you can hear me from heaven, bro.
R.I.P. the Stoop, man. Y'all sleep, man.
Again, my name is Yfl Sauve, Sasuke. And today, before we start the podcast, I would like to reiterate something that my brother Sir Mallymal said earlier today. To all you people out there who want to be on that shit, I'm gonna continue to be me. But if you don't want me to exuberate any positive energy onto you,
yeah,
my bad.
Yeah,
I won't give you none of my positive energy. My fault. I fall back.
Let's go.
Sometimes you gotta fall back to launch off, bro.
Oh God, bro.
My fault. I didn't know you wanted to. You didn't want any positive energy today. My fault. Real quick, little teaser. Real quick, my nigga Malcolm was in the store earlier, and the clerk was just one of them people who, you know, I don't mean to talk down on anybody, but one of those people who you can just tell that they trying to find everything in everybody else because they got a problem with themselves, giving my nigga a hard time. But we gonna continue to be positive, like my nigga Nation said. Positive energy, exuberating that to everybody. Thank y'all for being on the podcast. Shout out to my young nigga YFL RJ, he walking through, handling business. Forex is definitely a thing that we've been tapping into. We're gonna have a topic on those things, online trading, e-commerce, any entrepreneurs out there. We got a couple of tips and topics that we're gonna talk to y'all about on later episodes. But today we are, yeah, man, we going the Black Journal is gonna have a school for y'all motherfuckers to go to for y'all to
we're gonna talk about money.
But yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna pass it back off to Sir Mallymal so he can go ahead and get y'all started on the topics.
So today's stream is also powered by StreamYard, of course. So today's topic today, it's gonna be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. More so for the gentlemen because of the fact that I'm pretty sure they can agree with me. And certain real women that have been married in the game of menship, so to speak, dealing with men for years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know,
they're very well male knowledge.
Well, male knowledge about.
We might have to bring women on so we can
the woman that raised the man to be the man that you molded us to be. But the ones that didn't, and the ones that's out there being retarded as hell, and being the ones that apparently are toxic, we're speaking to you dumbass niggas. So therefore, the topic is toxic masculinity in America, specifically in the black
community.
Specifically. So therefore, I present the question to not only to my brothers, to my right and below me. I present the question to everybody because this is very serious. What is a serious case of toxic masculinity? Like, what is that? Let me start because I feel like it comes to a point to where it's like, it starts where, you know, from the root, because I feel like it starts from the root of when we were little. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in the hood, so, right? Whether if you bang this or you bang that, or if you were neutral, baby, guess what? True story. Somebody in here is a blood, and somebody in here is a crip, and somebody in here is a fucking neutral baby. You want to guess who it is for a little bit?
Don't worry about it.
Don't need to worry about it. So that's how we got together, because it doesn't matter, right? So we had the mindset that we grew out of. Oh, he don't bang this, but he bang this, but he did to get together. But guess what? Either we was raised in an environment of, oh nah, this nigga this, so he can't be that, or he gonna be this, or you ain't gonna be that, or you ain't gonna be around this type shit. Or it's another incident where when you're
that is very toxic.
Exactly. Another one is, guess what? When you're growing up, maybe a female figure in your life, whether it be your mama, auntie, or anything, stop all that crying. You're a boy. You better man up. Get to a point to where you hear that so many times, so where you actually express your true feelings instead of just crying about it. The toxic masculinity, the pride in you, is where that word ties in together. Pride gets you to be like, you know what? Instead of just expressing my problems to a therapist or going to therapy or talking to anybody about it, because I feel like nobody's going to hear me out. Guess what? I'm lighting this bitch up. I'm robbing this nigga.
I'm finna go kill this nigga.
You know what I'm saying? It's not always like that. It's always, but it always stems down from the seriousness of the severity of the situation to the little shit. That person is bullying because that person ain't getting that attention at the house, not really being paid attention to, and always thinking that you got to be hard, you got to be tough, stop crying and stuff like that. So you do it to other kids. So
it's so toxic.
So it's just like
at home.
It really stems from the home that you came out of. You see that I didn't need to bully nobody, but I didn't let nobody bully me because, yeah, I was able to express my feelings and all type of stuff. But at the same time, I can be, you know what I'm saying, in a sense, tough because I'm defending myself, because you're not going to let no one walk over you. You know what I'm saying? Due to the fact that, oh, you mad because I have this, and you try to put your hands on it and try to snatch it from me. You think I'm going to just let you snatch it from me without any repercussions. You know what I'm saying? That's why I never believed when you were in school that you had to snitch on somebody to defend yourself, in a sense. I'm not about to run away from the problem when the problem is right here, and I'm dealing with it right here. So it could be, so that's another thing that could be toxic depending on the situation. Your pride sometimes, where it gets when you're older now, someone tries you, You this, that big bad tough guy in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So you either think that you tough or you already know that you're tough. But why is your pride letting you think that, you know what, I've been tough, but I'm gonna keep showing that I'm tough? Because you want to live up to a name, you want to live up to a persona that you probably wasn't even wasn't raised to be for real. You was just that mad because no one gave you the attention that you were supposed to, that right guidance. The proper guidance is where toxic masculinity also ties into as well. Because where are you being guided to? Are you being guided to be a dumb motherfucker in these streets and thinking that you're supposed to listen to the OGs that think they know every goddamn thing? So when you think that you got to put in work to either do this, to be around them, whether it is a gang, whether if it's a clique or anything like that, why does it even make a big deal where I got to go do this in front of y'all, knowing that what if I and then y'all gonna snitch on me anyway? I got to take the charge because I ain't got no charges, so I got to out my criminal, I gotta fuck out my perfect background history because I want to do some charges and then get with these niggas, and then half these niggas probably be the biggest snitches in the hood. If anything, probably make them do that weird shit. The OGs really be putting these niggas in community based, giving out food and shit like that. That's the shit that I see niggas in my community do that are OGs, whether if they're Crip or Blood or not. They give back to the community. If we don't give back to the community, that's toxic. If y'all don't raise, you can raise them up to be in the hood. It doesn't matter what they are. It doesn't. It's about what you teach them after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's within ourselves. Then that's another thing. So that's already 5 things that I listed. I didn't go in order about anything like that. So guess what? It's about how you're raised. That's one. What situation that you're in at the time, the environment / community, the self-respect that you're taught to yourself. Like, how much self-respect do you have for yourself to not be pushed around and influenced by these niggas because they want you to do this to join them? And 5, how much are you going to be an influence on the people after you're gone? You know what I mean? So that's the 5 things that I feel like that plays a part of toxic masculinity, because it seems like we need to be this type of person. 6ix9ine tried to be this type of person and couldn't handle that. And then now, guess what? You put your daughter and your baby mama at risk, and they didn't even really have little to none to do with that. They was just with your ass. And you stuck with them. You stuck with the mindset of like, damn, I put my baby mama with it. Guess what? He's so toxic that he don't even see it that way. He worried about his ex-girlfriend spending 50 bands on some weak shit.
Man.
I don't know how you guys think about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, like, Nation, I know you definitely have a lot to say about this topic based on the fact of what I said and all the other things about it.
I was trying to see if I could use those ones and use these.
I was trying to look. I'm trying to do something, bro. This is important. My bad.
No, you good. We all have interruptions, bro. My son just came here. That's why I walked out, because he needed my help or something. But as far as toxic masculinity goes, bro, in Black America, bro, I'm gonna start with something that we all know about, because we're all three black men that were once 3 little black boys. Correct?
Yeah.
Correct, Mundo.
So, and whenever I'm wrong, anybody in the comments, Sasuke and Sir Mal, please stop me. 9 times out of 10 to say this, I'm never wrong. Word to Piccolo.
Word to Piccolo.
But when we were little, we were all raised by moms, right? Now, I was raised by my dad also. But my mom and dad were both big parts of my life. My dad always gave me the male version of it. But when I talked to my mom, Malcolm had to jump out for a minute, hit it back in. But when I talk to I'm gonna put it like this. When I talk to my dad, and Dad, if you're still on here, you can always come on and say if I'm wrong or right. When I talk to my dad, it was always about preparing yourself for your future. It was always about, as a man, you have to be stable. As a man, you don't want to be in your early early 30s, late 20s. There he is. Excuse me. You don't want to be in your early 20s. You don't want to be in your early 30s, late 20s, and still not know what you're doing with your life. Still struggling. You know, that's what my dad tried to instill in me. And although I listened, you know, circumstances outside of my control landed me where I am. You know, but I'm making the best of what I have. But with your mom, and once again, anybody that has been with a strong mom can tell you this, and then you can stop me if I'm lying.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom always told you, stop all that crying. You a boy, not a girl. You need to be tough.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom didn't make you heartless, but your mom tried to make your heart cold. Mom tried to make your heart on ice because she knew what would happen to a little black boy with a warm heart. He would get crushed.
Mm-hmm.
By life, by problems, and one of the things that I don't want to say because I don't want to start nothing, but I'm telling the truth, by females.
By women. Yep, by women.
Women, I love y'all to death. I love black women. I love all women. I've never been the type of person to push a woman away unless you're just disrespectful to me. But you guys play a big part in men's toxic masculinity. You got to understand, when a man is being groomed by his mom, he's being groomed to take that wife. Yo, Kiki, what's good, give up? Hey, bro, settle in and listen to this, bro, because I want your input on this, bro, because you were raised with a mom and a dad, but you know what I'm saying? You just like me, fam. You know what I'm saying? Kiki, you know Mallymal. Kiki, that's my boy Yfl Sauve, aka Sasuke Shotting Gun. D-Lo, and since Malcolm I already know, that's my little cousin Kiki, bro. My little big cousin, because he's bigger than me. But I'm going to get back to what I was saying. As a boy living with a mom, you were always taught to be tough. You were always taught to not cry. You were always taught to suppress your feelings. You were always taught to be that man. No matter how much you wanted to let it out, you could never let it out in public. It was never okay for you to show your emotions in public because your mom knew what women would do to you if they figured that out. If they figured out that you led with your heart and not your mind, they're going to take advantage and take control, bro. Right. It's a simple takeover factor. But once you're cold-hearted, what do they call you?
You a dog.
You a dog.
You a dog, all that shit.
You're not listening.
Et
cetera, et cetera.
You ain't shit. So, you ain't gonna be shit.
You ain't never been shit. But let's keep moving. Yeah, that's how yeah, exactly. Especially black men, KP. That's what I'm saying. It's a very, very crazy thing, bro. It's a backwards thing to me, bro, because you expect us as kids to suppress all of our emotions. But then when we find that mate that we potentially want to build a life with, now we're cold-hearted. Now we're not emotional. You don't teach us, you teach us the tricks and the trades of the town, like women gonna do this to you, women gonna do that to you, but you never teach us the way to a woman's heart. You never teach us on how to love a woman.
Is there a way?
Because we love a woman like we love our mama. But when she don't do shit that our mama do, then we're flustered, bro. Then we fucked up because mama didn't do this. So I don't know how to react to this.
True.
Mama wasn't nice one day and then cold-hearted the next. Mama didn't have an attitude. Mama might have had you knew when mama had an attitude. That's facts. Everybody in here know it. No matter if you're a man or a woman, you knew mama, when mama had an attitude and mama wanted to be bothered, you moved the fuck around.
Facts.
But for everybody that did have their dad in their life, and some people didn't, and I'm not knocking them because some people became wealthy without having their father. Some people still found their way, and everybody will because God has a plan for everybody. So follow that plan and don't follow anybody else's bullshit. But That's on another podcast. I just want to say that. But with your mom, it was always about holding your feelings away from people. It was always about not showing your true feelings. Because the moment you show us your true feelings, you become a target. You become a simp, as they say in these days. You become errand boy, as they used to say back in the day. Let's keep it. If you want to keep it all the way funky, let's keep it all the way funky. You became a sucker in the 90s.
Sucker.
Right? You became a sucker in the 90s. And it gets to the point now to where we all ask this question, and I've been asking this question for years. Where does this cycle end? Where does the cycle end to where men can actually show their emotions and show their expressions and still be valued and respected and loved as that strong black man? Because the one thing about black men, we are extremely emotional.
Man.
But we've been trained not to show it. So instead of us showing it to our significant others or showing it to our friends and family, we show it when we're violent. That's why we're so violent. Men are told to suppress their feelings and women are told to never put your feelings on hold for anybody. Especially black women and black men. And that's why we are so violent. That's why we fuck each other up. That's why we kill each other. That's why we mess each other off. That's why we hate on each other when somebody's doing better. That's why instead of asking for help, we say, I got it, I don't need no help. Because that's the way we were raised that way. We were taught to only receive help when you're stuck in a ditch.
Mm-hmm.
And when has that ever been smart? You don't ask for help, my nigga, when you're at your last. You ask for help when you need help.
Exactly.
Help is just like knowledge. It's gonna forever be needed. It's gonna forever be wanted. It's gonna forever be requested. So if you need help, stop fucking being a dumbass. Ask. If a nigga feel you dumb, fuck him. And I'm sorry, Dad, but right now I'm snapping because it's getting tired. It's getting tiresome to me, man. That I can't ask my brother for help without him thinking I want a handout.
Mm-hmm.
I want a handout, nigga. I want help. A handout is you funding my operation, my nigga. A handout is you putting down money, giving me one of your connections, etc., etc. But help is you showing me the way. You opening the door for me that I couldn't kick down because I wasn't trying to kick it down. I just wanted it to open.
Mm-hmm.
Help is me showing, nigga, I got a clothing line. You don't. You working on one. Let me show you what I did when I started. Instead of saying, oh, he competition now. He got a clothing line. I got a clothing line. Nigga, we can collab.
That's toxic.
We can collab. We can collab, my nigga. There's shit that we want to do with all black people. Do y'all not understand if the entire black race was together, how fucking powerful we would be? How powerful we would be?
Exactly.
Do y'all not understand that's the reason why everything they put in place is what they put in place? Because they know once we come together, our kingdoms will rise again.
You know what I'm saying? But instead of that happening, we're really worried. What the problem is, Nation, with that, bro? It's like we really be in our feelings about what we listen to, bro. It's like we really be that in tune about other niggas' opinion that like other niggas, like niggas that's not even in our family. I mean, it starts with our family, of course, because that's the main obvious point of focus, our families and stuff like that. But some people that you just literally cannot control, or you cannot change that factor of them because they just there to be that type of person to be like, yeah, 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 you a bitch, yeah, 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 bitch ass nigga, yeah, 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 and all that other shit. But at the same time, it's like, what are you listening to? Are you listening to them? Yin, 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 yin. Are you listening to them? No, you ain't shit. You ain't gonna never be shit. D-Lo, you always go to jail because this, that, and the third. Me, I'm always fucking up. You always do this, that, and the third. Hey, you every know you clean, you always bitch about this, always have attitude. Instead of looking at, but at the same time, we need to tune that out. Even though we hear it, like we be like, all right, yeah, all right, yeah, all right, yeah, all right, all right.
We can, but do we?
Hey, that's the whole point.
We can, but do we? Because we don't.
That's the whole.
We would rather
choose to do this, or do we choose to be like, bitch? First of all, you ain't gonna tell me. You ain't gonna talk to me like that.
Yes, bro.
Exactly.
But that's what we've been saying for 15 episodes, though, Malcolm. It's a curse that we can't get away from.
We can't get away from that.
We can, but niggas don't want to take those necessary steps. Because in order to take those steps, and I'm gonna dig deep on y'all ass. So if you mad at me, okay, I'm glad, my nigga. Let's be 100% with you.
Super tough.
If you start to dig into that shit, you're gonna have to go through your problems first. Because the first thing everybody has to do, black, white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, I don't care what you are, but I'm talking to my black queens and kings. The first thing you have to do is check your shit at the door.
Please.
But you don't want to do that because you know it's some skeletons in your closet you're not ready to unwrap because it comes with pain that you don't want to face. Nigga, I just lost my granny.
For real.
One of the worst pains in America, bro. I fight myself from crying every day still. And I made peace with it at her funeral. But I still want to cry. But I'm going to go through that pain because and this is the kicker because y'all don't understand this. Hey, cousin. It's my cousin Toy, y'all.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, cousin.
RP my granny, KP. You sure right, Kiki. But y'all don't want to go through that. Bro, it hurts. I know it, bro. Trust me. I know. It hurts. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna pass to Sasuke so he can say what he got to say. Because I don't want to take too much time, bro. But I know today I'm gonna go on the
good. I'm just listening.
Snap. I'm going to snap tonight because tonight, to be honest, is my episode. I personally, nigga, know about all what we talking about. I'm a big part.
And I just found out today.
I'm a big part of toxic masculinity, my nigga.
Yeah, I've been in that, but out of everybody, and we don't really do levels. But as far as
levels for this shit, you feel me?
Really levels for this shit.
It's real life
on Nation's level of what he's going through is like way different than what I go through. I dealt with that in the past, and I kind of can rid that in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to LCC.
And my level of toxicity,
nigga. Hey, that's my cousin Linzel, y'all. He was on.
What's good, cousin?
Oh, yeah, he was. He sure was. Yeah, that's how I remember the name. Yeah.
But hey, like that pain, y'all. I understand it, bro. It's unbearing, bro. It's something you don't want to deal with. It's something that makes you kind of want to snap and just beat up the first person you see, bro. But something I've learned, bro. And something I'm still learning, bro, and I'm continuously learning, bro, and it's starting to give me way more positivity, bro, due to this empath ability that was birthed in me by my Almighty God, is that away from that pain, my nigga, once you get through with that pain, and anybody in the comments can stop me when I'm wrong, once you get through with that pain, my nigga, it's going to be the most pleasurable feeling you've ever had in your life, bro. Once you go through, let me put it like this to y'all. I'm putting it in school terms for you. Once you go through your backpack of troubles, bro, and go through that homework or heartbreak, my nigga, you're gonna go to a place that's way more positive, bro. And it's not positive because you feel. Yeah, that's my phone. I'm sorry, but
no, you good, nigga.
I'm animated out, bro. I'm animated out, bro. If somebody would have called me, you would hear the Naruto theme, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. You have to understand, bro. Outside of that pain that you're going through, or if you unpack that homework or heartbreaks, bro, the grade you get, bro, is going to be the most positive grade you ever had, bro. Because now you understand. And if I know y'all don't, I know a lot of people don't like anime, but I'm putting it in anime terms, bro. Us three in this panel, bro, y'all might well go on and call us a part of the Uchiha clan, bro. Because we've all gone through trials and tribulations, bro, that have made us awaken our sharing guns and our renting guns.
Exactly.
Because our visual prowess now is to see through bullshit that we didn't see through before. See through negative shit that we didn't see through before. And we all still give in sometimes because we're human. So do all the Uchihas. But once we open and awaken our sharing guns and renting guns, that bullshit is funny to us. That bullshit, truthfully, bro, is really just oblivious to us because we know that our Almighty has a plan as a path for us, bro, that's gonna take us through negative bullshit and negative stuff and all the things that's going on, man. But we gonna always stay positive because we know with those sharing guns and those renting guns, we can see through all of the shit that we know is coming our way. And then we as men choose what we react on, just like on Facebook.
Right.
You choose what you react to. Because you scroll up and down that motherfucker until you see a status that piss you off, and I bet you put an angry face on it.
Yep.
Fact.
Or you
And
swipe
it's usually
past
a post about black men.
Or you swipe past the bitch because you don't want to talk about it at that time.
Mm-hmm.
We got to stop swiping past, bro. It's time to deal with this shit. Because if we don't deal with this, men, we will always be vulnerable. We will always be 3 steps behind. We will always be predictable. And my last statement, and somebody else can take it because I know I'm snapping, but we will always be the nice guy. I'm done, bro.
First, I just want to touch on what Malcolm was saying earlier on his 5 points. That first one, at home, how you raised. Second one, basically being your environment or your community or what you surround yourself in. Number 2 was giving. Was giving back to your community and not giving back to your community. It can be considered toxic. Number 4, relationships. Black men being toxic in relationships, and I believe number 5 was your influence on just the rest of society, bro. And as of right now, the mean guy is winning. I'm sorry to say it. As of right now, the toxic nigga is winning, bro. He's winning right now, bro. And it's hard to say because in retrospect, what they try to do is give all niggas this one big label. Y'all all the same. Yeah, like y'all all toxic.
No, we're not.
Basically, and again, that stems from.
When you finish, I got something to comment. I want you saying real talk.
No, you good. Cut me. Go ahead. Say what you need to say.
What I'm about to say is what he's saying is absolutely 100% true. Y'all label us toxic before y'all give us the chance to prove our worth to you. So my question is, ladies, if it's any ladies, cousin, anybody in the chat, when you label us that before you give us a chance, would you feel upset if we just didn't even bother to try anymore? Because at this point with men, we have 2 choices. You either get with it or get lost.
Thanks.
And I'm not talking about the men that cheat. I'm not talking about the men that disrespect women. I'm not talking about the man that slap on women. I'm not talking about the man that does physical and mental and emotional and soul and even spiritual harm to a woman. I'm talking about those good guys that y'all put in the friend zone because we're too good and we don't fit the stigma of today's society. So y'all put us in this, he can only be my friend because he ain't trying to go trap. He can only be my friend because he ain't out here using a gun every day. He can only be a friend because he ain't got his shirt off and he wearing tattoos. And he talking about cuz blood.
Toxic nigga is winning, bro.
And that toxic masculinity, bro, is killing the courtship of Black America.
It's a double-edged sword because
it is. You are
again, again, like you were saying, touching in on again, and the way that I like to speak, I like to say to everybody who's watching, I'm like in the Bible, the story of I believe it was Job, as he was talking to 3 other gentlemen. There was a young fellow who was listening the whole time, not really speaking, trying to gain knowledge and find some type of way to interpret it and bring it all together and tie it all together to help the situation. And that's what I try, and that's what I like to try and do. So again, just tying that in, Malcolm, again, one of his points was starting at home. Again, Nation talked about there's a lot of people who had both parents in there, and I can't speak. I'm not even going to try to speak for any other race right now. I'm speaking for Black men. I'm speaking for little Black boys right now. One big factor of it starting at home, your dad is not there, period. Whether it is that he's not there because of him being in jail, in prison, being in the streets, being a workaholic, great dad, great provider, workaholic, but he's not necessarily there for you. That's one of the, if anything, one of the biggest things that I would say is one of the worser dad not being there type of bites in the ass, because as a Black man, you are taught that you gotta get the fuck out there and do what the fuck it is you need to do. And if you ain't bone tired, you don't deserve to come in the fucking house. Yeah, a lot of guys' dads wasn't there because he was a workaholic. Proud of you, pops. Now switching over to moms. Again, like my boy Nation said, mom teaching you, oh, you stop that shit. Stop that shit.
Stop all that goddamn crying.
Stop that shit. And thank you for and so as kids, we're taught that our emotions is something that's you'll get in trouble for. You'll get in trouble for expressing for. And I know for me, I was emotional as fuck I was an emotional child. I thought nothing was fair. Nothing is fair. The biggest thing, life ain't fair.
Life ain't fair, bro. And I always told us, life ain't fair.
I got to the point where I realized, okay, you're right, life ain't fair, fine. But I mean, as a child though, I'm taught that my emotions aren't something that I should be using. And if you want to break that word emotion down, it's energy in motion.
Come on.
See, that's one of the biggest things that, again, Nation said guidance. That's why his name's Sensei Nation.
Chill. Wait a minute. Chill. I'm sorry. Chill. Fucking chill.
What's on the radar?
Fuck away. Did you just break down that word like that? Like it was a bar?
Yes, the fuck he did, Malcolm.
No, man.
Yes, he did. That's why I wasn't saying nothing, because he's spinning right now.
And he did it. He did the. It's energy and motion.
You feel me? It's not no game tonight, y'all. We told y'all tonight is the night, bro. You might. Hey, I ain't even lying to y'all, bro.
That's crazy. Hey, look, that was that simple, though. It was simple. Look how simple the word is. Everybody
but
knows
I'm energized. I'm sleepy, but I'm fucking energized. D-Lo just gave me more energy. So now, y'all, if you don't want to watch this bitch for maybe 2 hours, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. This whole might be a 2-hour podcast, because we got a lot to talk about. And it might be a part 2 next week or later on in the week, because we got some more shit to talk about. Kendall! At this point, did y'all feel comfortable displaying y'all vulnerable side opposed to responding the way you were raised? what helped y'all break those toxic habits? Kendall, I'm gonna be 100% with you, bro.
Say that one more time, please. Say that one more time. I
He said,
almost got it.
He said, at what point did we, the panel, feel comfortable displaying our vulnerable side, aka showing our feelings to our women or to the world, opposed to responding the way you were raised, aka stop that crying, keep your feelings, or as my boy Rod Wave said, keep your heart on ice, you know what I'm saying? And then he said, what helped y'all break those habits, aka what are we doing now? Or what did we do to break those? So
let me answer. Oh, you want to go first?
Let me just finish real quick.
Go
ahead, what I was saying.
With that emotion.
So again, from us not having that sensei of a father or our mothers being trained to teach us back from systematic back from slavery time, seeing us get demasculinated, nigga, hung upside down, balls chopped off, tar, feathers, all of that, seeing, okay, this is how I need to raise my son. Instead of and so that's why when if you get into a situation with a police officer, as soon as you start to get mad or you use your emotions in that situation, you're the bad guy. You lost already to that police officer for getting mad, because we're taught that our emotions are something. As Black men, our emotions will get us in trouble. We don't know how to use them. For bro who asked when I started to break out of that habit, it was honestly and I'm sorry, bro, and I don't mean to offend nobody, but it was as I stopped going to church, bro, as I started seeking. And I will never, because the Bible even says, train a child as they're young, they'll grow up and come back to where. I will never denounce my roots of Christianity or what I was taught. I call that base knowledge. That was where I was taught. If I was born in India, I would have been taught Hinduism. That's just base knowledge. Yeah. As I stopped falling for the bullshit and the hoaxes and shit like that, and started to realize that there's so much more knowledge out there.
There's more.
I started to realize that, I am in control of my. It's just like, and we use anime all the time. It's just like that untapped potential. Your energy, your emotions are something that you can use to be able to manifest things. That's one of the biggest part of manifesting something or getting your desires to come to pass, bro. It's you're using your emotions in whatever way necessary, your intentions and stuff like that, bro. And for me, music helped me break out of that shit too, bro. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic.
Okay, so to answer Kendall's question, as opposed to, and then also to respond to D-Lo, because music is also, depending if you make it, you listen to it or anything like that.
No, like just listening, bro. Yeah.
Listening to music is definitely a good start to break some of those habits of, like, how toxic you are. I listen to a lot of rock to release anger, be pumped, shit like that, right? So pretty much at one point, so I'm gonna read the question again for the audience again, because I know y'all guys see the comments, but it's at one point did y'all feel comfortable displaying your vulnerable side opposed to responding the way you raised? And then the second question was, what helped y'all break those toxic habits? So pretty much for me, Kendall, it was more so just knowing that, like, things are okay, like what things weren't okay to do as a young child, as when you were supposed to be a man. I started like pinpointing what's really okay. Like, if I'm being a bitch for expressing my emotions, then that means that I can do that then. Instead of just me listening to the fact that, I can't express my emotions to this person because I'm a man and I'm supposed to be hard. No.
Facts. Let's normalize saying what's up to each other in public, bro. Let's normalize how you doing, bro. Even if you don't even fucking know that nigga, bro, from spit or span, because you could be somewhere and try and exuberate some positive energy to a nigga, and he'll treat you like as if you trying to fucking rob him, because niggas don't trust other niggas, bro. Exactly. And that's just how that is.
Exactly how it is. And then another thing about that is how I try to, pretty break out of that shit is just to not really go with the norm of what everybody wanted me to be like, so to speak. Like I said earlier, I listen to rock music, so a lot of people probably, let's just say specifically at Jarvis, probably wouldn't be too receptive to me listening to rock music in the whole. Let's just say, let's go into Cav and all those people are in there. Let's just say if I play some Nickelback, would that be receptive?
Or some Fozzy, or some Al City. What you mean? What you mean?
If I play any of those things, Texas in July, August Burns, I'm talking about hardcore shit. How many faces are going to be like, all aboard, or Ozzy Osbourne? If all those things that happen, if that was normalized and people went crazy and be like, oh shit, that's Ozzy Osbourne, yeah. Everywhere, instead of just being like, oh hell no, turn that off, turn on some Young Nation, work, no stop. Nothing wrong with work, no stop. I don't want to hate. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my people in Dallas. Chill. I am not disrespecting Young Nation.
Nah, bro, you good, bro. You good.
I'm just making a point. Because
you got one of the biggest dancing fans right here. You Gucci.
Because I used to DJ at sometimes. That's my ADP bull. He would have to be. I would DJ at some of those events, and trust me, if I play a certain song, let's just say I play even a Cali song out there, they're gonna be like, man, turn that Cali shit off. Because
unless it's you, Jerk. The doggone what's that? Not Krabby Patty. What is it called? Cat Daddy.
Cat Daddy, teach me how to Dougie.
Teach me how to Dougie, stuff like that. They don't listen to, or maybe some of them now. But
exactly.
Now Cali music. I listen to Cali music. I mess with Cali music because Cali music has a different spin to it, and it makes me dance. And I'm a natural dancer, so it's a groove. Like Cali music has a groove to it. If you even listen to old Snoop Dogg, that's Cali music.
That's Cali. That's
old Nate Dogg, Cali music.
Mm-hmm.
We can go back and we can go back. Old Tupac, Cali music.
Facts. So that's just pretty much
Cali rappers. Y'all don't understand. Cali has different styles, just like Texas. But I'm gonna let Malcolm finish. I just want to chime in because I want to get what you're saying, bro. Because like I understand people don't really be getting what people be saying sometimes. So I ain't really tripping.
No, that's facts. No, like of course, Nation, that's true. And then it's like, for me, with all that being said, it's just like the main thing that helped me break that stuff off is just surrounding yourself with people that actually accept you for you. So what if you do listen to rock music, but you're black? Guess what? Newsflash. Think about Chuck Berry for a minute. Maybe he might have been one of the pioneers of rock and roll, and why all these white boys.
That nigga made that shit.
I'm not even really trying to be this type of boastful or anything like that. Because that wasn't that type of episode that I was trying to make it about. But it's so toxic that you literally created everything, bruh. The rock music. Okay, the majority of the bands are based off the Caucasian fan. We get that. But guess what? Is there niggas out there that are in rock bands with other white dudes that they're a lead singer or maybe a guitarist or shit like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
All that.
My favorite band, if you look at Seven Dust, all of them are white, except for who? The damn singer from Atlanta. You think that he ain't went to church? And, like, if you hear his voice, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, he went to church." You wouldn't think he was white because you hear it in his voice, but he's in a rock band. But it works. The best-selling band, independent band in the world.
Living Color.
And Living Color.
Living Color.
All black.
Living Color is an all-black rock band. Cult of Personality, aka one of CM Punk's most famous flipping song in WWE.
It wasn't even in Guitar Hero 3.
It was, and I play them every time I go to a place that has Guitar Hero 3.
Arcade.
Because come on, bro, y'all you gotta think, right? Like, and I kind of want to piggyback off what Malcolm was saying. Like, this toxic masculinity, bro, is not safe for the Black community. It's like a trap door, bro. It's like you give us a door to walk through. Or let's put in an example. We're gonna talk about toxic right now. I'm gonna talk about toxic masculinity as far as Black. In a second, let me answer Kendall's question first. At what point did I feel comfortable displaying my vulnerable side? I don't.
Oh, sheesh.
Let me just keep it a band with you, Kendall. I don't. Because when I do start showing vulnerability, bro, it gets taken for granted. It gets taken as a weakness. It gets taken as a target, a pressure point, if you will. Since I love martial arts, a pressure point, if you will. Your vulnerability or your vulnerable side is a pressure point that if the certain woman, and she might not be toxic, but she might give into those toxic vibes. Baby girl not toxic. She's not. But at the same time, everybody falls into toxic vibes, even Black men. All men. So for a man to bring his vulnerable side out, he has to be 100. Fuck 100. He has to be 1,000% comfortable with that woman, or with that friend, or with that person. Because I've been knowing D-Lo since I was like 13. I mean, since I was like 14, 15. I've been knowing Malcolm since I was like 21. Actually, no, I lied. Malcolm celebrated my 21st birthday with me.
Yeah, I did.
We got fucked up and fell asleep in my room. All four of us. I'm sorry, all five of us. Shout out to James. R.I.P. Stoop Kid. For my 21st, we got fucked up and fell asleep in my room. Freestyle in room. Didn't go party. Didn't go get on the poles. Didn't go do nothing that
I was just in the fucking room vibing.
In the room, freestyling the different beats, getting drunk, getting high, and enjoying each other's company. And that's all I wanted. Because all of my brothers gave me positive vibes. And if they felt negativity in my body, they expelled it out themselves by just saying, "Nah, chill with that bullshit, bro. It ain't even that type of party, my nigga. Chill out."
And usually we wouldn't even have to do that.
Malcolm would tell me in a minute, "Hey, chill the fuck out, nigga." Am I lying, Malcolm?
No.
Hey, chill the fuck out, nigga. It ain't that type of party. So, as far as me, my vulnerable side, the only niggas that's really seen my vulnerable side is Baby Girl and these two, and a couple of niggas in the Sigma chat, and these three niggas, and these two niggas right here. And my family, who always see my vulnerable side because they family. But friend-wise, these niggas are brothers to me. Blood couldn't make us no closer. If we all had the same blood type, I'd get them niggas my blood.
Yeah.
And that's on God.
Likewise.
Real talk. But I'm gonna finish answering your question, and I want to pose a question to the panel, so we can go on and make this shit real interesting. Because I got a lot of shit to talk. We got a lot of shit to talk about, y'all. If you want to ride with us, ride with us. If not, you can get off, and I'll send you the link later on. You can watch the whole thing yourself. But Kendall says,
if you riding, you might as well already just ride.
Just go along for the ride. Kendall said, "How do I feel about displaying my vulnerable side opposed to responding the way I was raised? I can't help but respond the way I was raised. That's like you going to school from pre-K to the 12th grade, and then you just say fuck school in the 12th grade.
Yeah,
that's what I did.
But that's okay because that was your choice. I'm not saying nobody's choice was wrong because they are brainwashing us. The school to prison pipeline is real. It's one of the realest things, and it's one of the most highest paid things in Texas that you see.
Yep.
Because most black men go from school to dropping out or even graduating and still going to the prison pipeline. Because of baby mama problems, drugs, toxic masculinity is one of the biggest problems we have right now as far as jail. Because a nigga always got to prove something to somebody. And I just urge this question to everybody. Don't answer it. Just think about it and follow me on whatever social media you want to follow me on. And I'll give you them at the end. And you can come on and you can ask me that question in my DM. Why the fuck do we do that? Why the fuck do you care? I got a saying that I always say to all of my kids, all of any kid, no matter if they black, white, brown, Mexican, no matter what they are. I tell them, what is your name? And they tell me their name. So is your name bitch? Is your name hoe? Is your name nigga? Is your name stupid? Is your name retarded? Is your name troublesome? No, nigga, your name is what your mama named you, what your father named you. That's the only thing you answer to.
Factamundo.
Or your nickname.
Or your nickname. But that's the one problem with the black society, bro, with all societies. We would rather worry about what a person can call us than worry about what God gave us. Your name is power, my nigga. Bro, my first name means 3, my nigga.
Come on.
My first name means 3. But the Sigma name they gave me in Chaos means a whole lot more. And it fits me because I am Chaos. I've accepted that fate. I've took that road. I've learned why they call me Chaos and why my name is Chaos. And I accepted it and embraced it because I'm a king. And that's why you hear me call myself King Chaos. Because that's me. I sit on my throne through all this bullshit and still have a smile on my face. Because at the end of the day, it's up to me. It's not up to my son. It's not up to my wife. It's not up to my dad, my cousins. It's not up to Sir Mallymal. It's not up to Sasuke, aka D-Lo. It's not up to my dead kid. It's not up to nobody but nation domination. It's only up to Sensei. And the same with Mallymal and Sasuke. It's up to them. And it's still hard for me to start to really understand that and really not get mad when people piss me off. But I'm starting to understand. Get pissed off for what?
For what?
For what?
For what? That's what I'm starting to realize, bro. There's a lot of people out there. Are people out there? My nigga Malcolm just encountered one at the gas station.
There are a lot of people that will physically. There are a lot of people, bro, that are charged by the devil or the evil or negative vibes, whatever you want to call it, to come in and test you or test your gangster, as they say in every hood. But even if you test my gangster, unless you got a gun to my face or you punch me, nigga, fuck you. You ain't doing shit for me. You don't pay my bill.
Come on.
Yes. The best reaction is no reaction. Sometimes, bro, you have to just laugh at shit.
Yep.
One, it pisses the person that's fucking with you, that's trying to get that negative shit out of you, off.
Facts.
And until they physically harm you, continue to laugh at their ass. It's a lot of shit in this world, bro, that we need to get over. There's a lot of shit in this world, bro. I understand we all not millionaires. Nigga, you can't be a millionaire in 24 hours, bro. It's not going to happen. Unless you get a fucking lucky ass settlement from a big business or a store or some shit like that. Or one of your family members, God forbid, dies and they leave you money.
Come on.
Other than that, bro, you grinding. You're struggling. Wealth. You're hurting. You're sacrificing. You're doing everything you need to. Sometimes it might be illegal. I'm not knocking nobody on nothing they do. But you have to. But the main goal of Black America is get the bag. Fuck helping each other. Get the bag. Instead of fuck everybody else. Get the bag with my brother. And that's why Chaos Kingdom ain't done yet. Because I want to wait on these niggas. I don't give a fuck what we going through. I just lost a grandmother, and I'm grinding right now. I got a million ideas to tell a nigga what I want to do. But once we get this money, it's a wrap. No money. You feel me? It's a young nation. But I'm being real with y'all, bro. Like, this is not a game. This toxic masculinity is killing us, bro. It's killing us because we have to prove ourselves when we really don't have to prove ourselves. What are you proving yourself for? Who are you proving? Are you trying to prove it to you or prove it to everybody else? And I'm going to say this, and we're going to go to the next topic. If you proving it to everybody else, and I'm going to take something lost. I'm going to take something for 6ix9ine that I don't like saying. Are you stupid or are you dumb?
Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Dumb.
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 And I don't even like his music. That's a fact.
That is a fact.
But
you got to admit the energy is there.
Are you stupid or are you dumb for caring about what everybody else feels? When you and your family are the only people, and sometimes your family not even it, but you are the only nigga in God that you need approval from. If you feel like you're doing a good job, even though you might not be, continue pushing, my nigga. Because success only comes to the people that are grinding. It don't come to people that's waiting. It don't come to people that's hoping or wishing. Because a wish is only a dream that's not put in action yet. And manifestation is hella real. I'm done.
Big facts.
What's the next topic? Because I'm smashing everything. No cap.
No cap.
What up? Yfl RJ in the building, just popping in.
What's going on with you, my boy?
See how everybody was doing.
Everything's all good right now. You know what I'm saying?
I can't hear y'all, though.
Everything's all good right now.
It's all good. You know what I mean?
My bad, little bro. And I know it sounded like I was angry, bro, but I'm just inspired.
I can send you the link for you to tap in. Okay. All right.
If you want to just come sit next to him, if you guys want to share, you can share that shit too, nigga. We need all the black power we can get, bro. But I do have a question for y'all, though, bro. And I kind of lost it a minute ago because I started really talking, speaking from the heart and the soul, bro. But hold on, kiddo, I'm coming. I'm gonna ask y'all the question. I'm gonna go check on the kid. So, my question for y'all is this: in all of this, in the situation that in what we are in right now, and the era and the vibes and whatever you want to call it, bro, what can we do as men to further and displace and even disown? Hold on, Maurice, I'm coming. Disown and even diminish this toxic masculinity. What can we do as men to bring each other together? What can we do as a black culture to bring everybody together? Because us bridging with the women last week was a plan. This week we're bridging with the men. We need you. We want you to come on here and give us your hopes, your dreams, what you feel like you need. What do we need to do? What are the steps? And I'll be back. Let me go check on my kid. You know, black kids matter. But new shirt coming soon because I thought about that.
Black kids matter.
Black kids matter, bro. But what do y'all think? I'll be right back. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna weigh in once y'all finish.
Diamond.
Diamond in the room. Good, bro.
But to answer that question, Nation, while he's leaving out the room to check on his little son, Baby Nation, aka Mr. Maurice Hubbard. Shout out to the little man. What we should really be doing is what shout out to my boy, shout out to my big bro, Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a part of this, you know what I'm saying, community food giveaway here in Colton, California. And this is what we need to start actually giving back, whether if it's about food or just talking, talking to the community, whether we have our community leaders that are OGs, whether they're ex-cons or whatever the case may be that are in our community, we need those people to gather up a crowd to start speaking in the communities about it's okay to come out in a sense of like, hey, I'm not okay. Where can I go to fix this so I can be okay? Because we always gonna sit here and just be like, no, I'm gonna be okay. I don't need no help. And then by the day I'm good, bro. As the day goes by, the I'm good is gonna start to be like, I don't know, bro.
Fuck this shit.
Yeah, fuck this shit. I don't give a fuck.
Let him check on the little people nation.
Hey. I don't know if I could put my 2 cents in. I guess I would say the thing that we could do is embrace one another. Let's normalize Black men embracing one another, in one another's struggles. For one, I know everybody has their own struggles. If people could be more empathic, the main reason the microphone don't be working on this whole. I was just trying to do a podcast. My fault.
Are you gonna have phone? Are you gonna do it again? What if we do Jigga? You gotta talk it back to the door. I'm gonna do it first.
Okay. But yeah, embracing one another. Being more sympathetic to one another's struggles and hopes and aspirations more so than being like fuck you, nigga.
My bad.
But no, you good. You good. Yeah, bro. I feel like that's one of the biggest things we could do. Let's stop making money one of the biggest things. One of the biggest
aspirations in our
aspirations life. in our community.
Our aspirations are always about money and shit like that.
Yeah.
Not helping people in our community with the
yeah, and the whole flexatory community. It just seems like our whole lives revolve around shitting on one another, bro, and that's that's toxic as fuck. Black men taking back that ownership, that leadership, being positive role models and stuff like that. The way I like to see that hip hop started off, a lot of people like to consider that it started off corny or whatever the case may be, but it was on some positive shit, bro. And I just seen some shit about Sean Cotton was on a live with some young little kid, probably about 13 years old, who he challenged him. He said he would cash up him $100 right now if you could spit some shit off the top that don't involve killing another nigga or some toxic ass shit like that. And the little nigga couldn't do it. So
oh wow.
Yeah.
I got something to say, bro.
What is toxic masculinity? Well, Diamond in the rough. Toxic masculinity in certain circumstances, it's like based off the fact of like that like it's like stuff that can be harmful to men that or men, women, and just society overall. Really the concept of it, honestly, it doesn't like condemn men or male attributes, but it's like it like emphasizes the comfortability of what we do, as if like we said earlier, it's like we're comfortable with not expressing ourselves, knowing that something is wrong with us. But since we were taught in a majority in our community, the Black community, that we were taught to not express our feelings because just to be 1,000 with you, we'll probably be called a bitch for it in a sense.
Yep.
In a nutshell, right? So therefore, I guess the normalization of us being bitches because we can't express our feelings, but women can do that with us, and we have to take that in with a grain of salt. When we do it, it's not really receptive with women because they don't know how to handle that, even though they're supposed to be the ones that are emotional figures or the ones that's where we get our emotional side from. So therefore, it's like, is it really toxic to be like our mothers in a sense of emotionally, or do we need to be always hard? So if you wasn't raised that way, then that means that this doesn't apply to you in a sense. But just to give you an understanding of what that means, you know what I mean? So if you wasn't raised that way, then good. I'm glad that you're not one of those persons that's toxic. But you can be masculine at the same time, but not be toxic. You can express your emotions. You can, not really be, just because they don't listen to what you listen to, or they listen to this instead of this, or this, that, and the third. So if you're not like that, congratulations to you. You're a real one. My niggas. You feel me? But I'm talking about those people that are toxic. So this doesn't apply to you. But you further my argument based off the fact that we need to normalize this person right here. He wasn't raised to be toxic. He was raised to just be a man, or I'm assuming that you're a man because I don't know. You know what I mean? Okay, you say you disagree.
Yeah.
Okay, you're a man. You say you disagree. I mean, I know you disagree because you weren't raised that way. Duh. I mean, it's just, common sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's just common sense. If you're not raised in that type of environment, whether if you're raised in the hood or anything like that, if you didn't have both parents, or if you do have both parents, it depends on what you have. Did you have both parents in your life? Yes or no? Or did you not have both parents in your life? Yes or no? So if you wasn't raised that way, either if you have one parent or not, or two, you wasn't raised that way because you were self-aware about what yourself is anyway, because you're probably raised, or you have self-power in yourself that was passed on to you from other people that you were around, to be not the way that way for you to disagree with what I'm saying. But the majority of, based off the fact of what you're saying, I disagree with what you disagree with what I'm saying, because of people like Lil Nas X has the nerve to ride on the CGI statement in a music video, and it's okay and normalized. So if you think that that's okay for about 300 million people and more people seeing some video like that, then if you agree with that, then step off this chat. But if you don't, I feel you.
And to be honest, bro, you ain't even got to step off, because I like the disagreement. Because it gives me something more. Because I understand you weren't raised that way, bro. But at the same time, a bunch of people have been raised as men.
Can y'all hear me? Is this microphone working?
Yeah.
For sure.
But I agree with what Malcolm's saying, and I understand what you're saying, and I'm gonna have to look and see exactly who you are, because I know you're here for me, and I thank you so much, bro. Hold on, where does it go now? Nah, you good. You gotta understand, bro. Just talk like this. Bro is 100% honest, and he's 100% real emotional, bro. Like we all are, and that's why we click. Nah, he was saying because Malcolm was like, if you disagree or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If it's like a disagreement as far as like negativity wise, you can hop off. But he wasn't being negative. Oh, he here for Mal. Oh shit, man, that's somebody for you.
Wait. Diamond.
I don't know who that is, but that's your partner.
Wait, Diamond?
Oh, it's a woman.
The Diamond that I know.
Oh, how you doing, Diamond? We didn't know you was a woman. I am so sorry. I thought you was a dude, because a lot of dudes do that shit too.
This one of your coworkers?
Nah, somebody I used to know.
But Diamond, like,
shout out to you, Diamond.
Diamond, I understand you saying you don't know what toxic masculinity is, and you weren't raised that way, And now that we know you're a woman, we welcome you, and we welcome all your comments. And it's still not us being disagreeable with you, but at the same time, you got to also understand a lot of women are raised in a sense.
Why don't I don't know you then? You said Diamond. Wait, Diamond in the rough.
A lot of let me let Malcolm figure that out.
Thomas dad. What's up, bro? Now I know who the fuck you is.
But it's Thomas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, her last name is Thomas. Okay.
Okay, fool. Oh, my fault.
But Miss Diamond. But Diamond, you gotta also understand, like, we are just really speaking our truth, and I feel like I understand what you're saying, because I was raised in I wasn't raised in a 2-parent household. I was, because my mom was married, but I wasn't raised with my mother and my father. So from my mother, I got game, and my father, I got game. Oh, that's cool. You can always have something to say. Please continue to come on here and say what you want because we enjoy it.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was you for real. Now I know why you said the shit that you said, and it kind of makes sense.
But we just got like we're just talking from like right now. We're talking from our experience and a lot of young black boys' experiences because we all get taught not to show our emotion. But then when we get in a relationship, we have to dig, and it's a little different for women, but at the same time, it's the same. But for us, we have to break through those walls immediately because if we don't break through our walls to get to our feelings to show that woman that we love her, we won't have a relationship.
Bring you on, okay?
Malcolm, can we if we live, can we add somebody?
Yeah, we got somebody.
I think you just send her the link.
Add her, because that'll make it easier for us to have more women.
Is it him?
Oh, it's him.
No, I think you just send him the link. My fault.
Well, send him the link. But yeah, bro, we have to understand, bro, that sometimes it's not about what we want or what we feel. It's about what they want. Well, in their eyes, if we're talking relationship sense. You see what I'm saying? It's not about what we want. It's about what they want. It's about what they want. You want to know
what I saw recently, though, bro? I saw a meme that was so true, and it hit home to me. It said a submissive woman is the woman that really runs the relationship in her relationship.
Ooh.
She controls him. She controls him subconsciously without him even knowing.
Because when you follow a man's lead,
just from her being submissive.
When you follow a man's lead and you show that man he is the head of the household, no matter how much money he makes or what he does or what he looks like, or if he ain't 6'4",
you still have all utmost last say so in every fucking thing.
You still have the power because you are supporting your man, and that's all we want.
Exactly.
That's all we need as black men.
We need to be supported as a black man, and you can tell me I'm wrong. Anybody in the chat. We need to be supported. We need to be loved. We need to be sexed, and we need to, most importantly, bro, be understood. And that's where the problem lies. Us understanding each other is where the problem lies. Because they was taught that all men are dogs.
Yep.
They were
taught the good dude. They go and find the good dude
and turn him
into a dog by trying to prove to him
that he's a dog in the first place.
He's a dog. That's what happened to me, bro. I just ended up saying, fuck that shit.
I'm not there. But
a bitch can't even get a ride from me when I get it, bro. No cap.
Now, let me be 100% with you. There are exes of mine that I would see burning up in fire, bro, and wouldn't piss on the bitch to help her. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
We could be in the desert and I could have 6 bottles of water and I wouldn't give you one. But you made me that way. As women love to say, you made me this way.
But if we say some shit like that,
we're sissies. We're simp. And cousin, you right. I know you wasn't taught that because your mom and dad were a little different. They taught you love. They taught you respect. They taught you, you respect who respect you. You honor who honor you. But if they don't show you that same energy, we would talk the same, cousin. If you don't, we would talk. Well, I learned the same. You were taught it. I learned it. I learned that I can't treat everybody. I can't continue to do the golden rule that they give us in school because it don't work for everybody. I can't treat everybody like they should be treated.
We just said that. Oh, you don't want no positive energy. My fault.
Exactly.
You feel like you being attacked.
I can't give you my positive energy if you take it and bring me negative energy. I'm gonna step back. And if you know me, I'm gonna put my headphones in and walk the fuck away from you. Because one thing you're not gonna do is take my positivity from me.
Exactly.
Joy.
I will die before you take my positivity.
You hear me?
I will literally go put myself in a tub and die before you take my positivity from me. Facts. I might be angry, but there's still positivity in his heart. Yeah. And that's why I don't snap every day. And that's why most men, women, and children don't snap every day. Because no matter how mad you get, you still have that positivity in your heart. Like, no, don't do it. Mm-hmm. You still got that angel on your right shoulder. Like, look, bro, it's not that serious. Look, lady, it's not that serious. Girl, chill out. He ain't even working. Life goes on. Life goes on.
Exactly.
We had an hour and 30 minutes in here, y'all. And I know y'all probably tired of us, but we gonna try to close it out later on. But we got some stuff we can talk about first. And I don't know if the bros are done yet, but I'm gonna say this.
No, we still in the thing.
I'm gonna ask y'all one more question, and then we can just open the floor for whatever anybody wants to talk about. Do you feel like in order to dismantle toxic masculinity, bro, we need to open our hearts? Or do you feel like there's another way to do that?
Oh yeah. Tupac was onto it, bro. There's a gangster way to open your heart up, bro. If niggas will be receptive to that. There's a battle that's going on right now for the masculinity in the Black community. I don't know if anybody who may be watching right now is aware, but there is a very, 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 very strong homosexual agenda attacking our youth. And there's this, and I don't mean to make nothing about this little nigga, bro, but
I already brought him up.
There's this rapper, you know, who has been changing the face of the way hip hop music is viewed, changing what is normalized in our community. And this whole agenda, to me, it's toxic because it's taking a completely left turn away from what we feel like power is. Like, there, you know, I understand you love yourself. I understand you want to express yourself and you want to be free and stuff like that. And there's power and freedom and stuff like that. Yes, there's that and that. But when it comes to what it is that we're consuming in our community to try and restore what it is that we got going on, there's a very powerful agenda attacking our masculinity. And then it ends up getting to a point where, okay, this is normalized. Maybe I should do this, and this is what will get me by, rather than being attacked for being considered using a different, more masculine kind of energy to get what it is that I want. Because I don't believe the hype, bro. I think this little nigga is just, of course, there's some gayness into it, but of course, that's the people who control him, bro. That's what I feel like, you know. And that's influence that goes into what you were saying earlier. Who and what is influencing you to be toxic? And I'm gonna let y'all chime in on that.
Well, I'm pretty sure the rapper that you just brought up, probably who I brought up earlier, was Lil Nas X. Because like I said, it's the imagery in that video pretty like disturbing because of the fact that it's just like, apparently it was like it had everything to do with what a lot of people and that been killed for exposing in this type of imagery that was in that video. Fallen angels, you fell from heaven, and now you're this type of person. You get like abducted by an alien, and it's an alien looking dude, and then you start turning into this one like devilish type of person. Then you start giving a Satan a lap dance and shit like that. Yeah. Honestly, me personally, like I said, there's a way to do things. There's a way to do a lot of things, whether if you're gay or not. You don't have to push that type of imagery on anybody to get your video popping. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like you could have done something else. Like you could have you could have danced if you wanted to still like be gay or whatever, do whatever. You could still dance with another dude in the salsa or something like that. You didn't have to put that type of imagery. It's already like people already like not bothered enough. Okay, a lot of people are more receptive to people in the LGBT community, I+ community, you know, all that. But at the same time, it's just like it's just a little weird. You know what I'm saying? Thomas, don't get in here talking shit. Say what you got to say. So shout out to my boy Thomas for popping in the podcast.
Yo,
OG in the building. No respect.
What's good, OG?
What's going on?
What's good with y'all, young fellas? How y'all doing out there?
Man.
Good, OG, man. How you doing, bro?
You up there?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Look, I tell Malcolm this all the time, man. I'm proud of y'all, you know what I'm saying, doing y'all podcast and putting yourselves out there and just talking about anything. You know what I'm saying?
I show you.
I you know what I'm saying? I rock with all my young kings that's doing something positive, you know what I'm saying, and trying to at least come up with a solution and talk about some stuff, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just complaining all the damn time. Now, as far as you know, growing up and you know, growing up and showing that you had to be a man all the time and all of that. I mean, I got mixed feelings about that because I was raised in the hood and everything. I was told, you know what I'm saying, man, as a man, you ain't supposed to cry, you ain't supposed to do this.
He's gonna lag a little bit. Yeah, I think he's on the freeway right now.
I was wondering what happened.
Nah, he on the freeway right now. That's
Those
probably
type of dudes, man, toughen up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just life. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I agree with y'all. You know what I'm saying? On a lot of y'all aspects. You know what I'm saying? But it's a 50-50 swing when it comes to that, as far as what's masculine and what's not. What's toxic and what's not.
Come on. They blurring the lines daily too, OG.
But that's true.
I know they blur the lines daily. I know they do. You know what I'm saying? And that's why. And see, me personally, I do not think normally like anybody else. And Malcolm can tell you, it's some stuff that didn't happen in Malcolm would be like, man, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't right. You like, you rocking with that? Like, yeah, I'm rocking with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't have went down like that, or they shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at things totally different than the next person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I can also show you where I'm coming from, to where you can understand where I'm coming from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like y'all did what was that, 2 episodes ago? You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to Malcolm about it. I can't remember exactly what it was, but Malcolm was like, nah, man, you wrong, or whatever he said. But then when I seen him in person, I explained it to him. And he goes, bro, the gas prices.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Oh, hey, yo, yes, sir.
I missed that. I missed this.
He's not what my boy Dominant is talking about. Dominant Rupp is talking about is me and Malcolm had a conversation a couple of episodes ago about Texas becoming its own country, and I feel like.
My bad. Go ahead and finish saying what you're saying. I'm sorry for cutting you off, bro.
No. You good, OG? I just want to, you know what I'm saying, just kind of tell you, like, kind of give you where I was coming from, bro, because I'm from Texas. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know, what goes on and what doesn't here, and I also know, you know what I'm saying, the slick shit that they got going on behind the scenes. So with Texas, if we were to become our own country, bro, I feel like we wouldn't be able to survive because everything that we have is from the United States.
Everything. Hold on. You breaking up on my end, I guess because I'm traveling. But you said everything Texas has.
Most of the things that Texas has, yes, is from the United States. We get funding from the United States.
All right.
We get
Okay.
our gas and all of that from overseas, which comes from the United States doing what they do. We get product from overseas, which are partners of the United States. Everything that we have to survive in Texas is from the states. So if we were to become our own country, where would we get all this from? I know we could make it, but at the same time, how much more primitive would we be? You know what I'm saying? How much more primitive will we revert back to? Because we don't get whatever.
I would just like to respectfully disagree with you, Nation.
Okay. Tell me
and
what's
the
up.
only reason why is because Texas is already in American history the only state to have ever been its own union, to have ever been its own country, bro. There was a whole war for Texas. Texas does have its own oil in Abilene. I got homies that's out there, and I wish I could get into them oil rigs out there. Texas is very close to the border of Mexico, which has there's a lot of natural resources that come from Mexico too. Texas also, Ford is based in Texas. Ford founder, that's all Texas. One, Chevy is Texas. We got the Dallas Cowboys, $1 billion industry. We got the Dallas Mavericks, $1 billion industry. We got the Dallas Stars, $1 billion industry. We got the Texas Rangers, $1 billion industry, bro. I really feel like that's the way history is about to take itself. Texas, and if not Texas, I think California too. If not New York, because New York was about to do it in 2020. I remember I was in jail. I was watching this. Texas might go ahead and declare its because and according to Texas history, when we signed our union with America or the United States.
Brother, not to cut you off. But if y'all really want to know the real deal, go pick you up one of these. I'm sorry, go pick you up one of these, and it will explain to you every damn thing that they did not explain.
We can't see the
We can't see what you're talking about, bro. What are you talking about?
We can't see it, OG.
Yeah, because it's like it literally like a video cut out.
It's called the Black Journal. Basically, what we do is we just find current topics, not some type of topics to be able to talk about today. We're talking about toxicity in the masculine Black American community. Been going for damn near 2 hours.
I'm gonna tell you.
So Nation,
yo.
So do you? So I take it that you feel as Texas should not separate themselves.
I mean, it wasn't necessarily anything that was like, oh, this is an interview. She just was like, come back between 4 and come. I want you to meet the manager.
Because hold on, I think
it wasn't necessarily like an orientation. It would have been classified that.
Give me my back.
No, it was.
I
believe it was important.
I don't feel like Texas can succeed. I don't feel like we should succeed. I feel like, to be honest, it might be one of the best things that we've done, due to the fact that yes, right now in America is very toxic.
I just got a lot of shit going right now.
America is very, very toxic, and America has a lot of things that we can't deal with, due to the fact that our governors are starting to be sick and tired of trying to stay afloat. You see what I'm saying? And for us, we would love to be able to have our own. But at the same time, I feel like the repercussions of that shit is going to be way worse than the positive things of that. And the reason why I feel like that is because we'll be going backwards. We're losing. We do have things that can keep us afloat, but we're still losing a big part of us when our money, bro, is with the United States.
Yeah.
Our complete funding system is with the United States. So
are you talking about Black America right now, or?
I'm talking about Texas. I was answering.
Oh shit! I was just gonna say you spitting facts though.
But that's
as Black America, as long as our money is tied into everything that they got going on and their agendas and shit like that, we
will never be able to truthfully separate from them because they will never give us. They will at that point, bro. They could come over. They could come to Texas. Anybody in the states that's not from Texas, bro. If we would become our own state, bro, or our own country, could come to Texas, bro, and take what they wanted. They could literally come to Texas and take Chevy, and take the oil that we have, and take any type of things that we're doing because we're not a part of the United States anymore. And if we're doing better than them, then they makes us a target.
Yeah.
You know? So, to be honest, bro, we can talk all night. I'm down for whatever. But whatever else y'all got to talk about, shoot, bro. If y'all want to go,
honestly.
Okay, well, we're gonna do this, y'all. We're gonna do our final thoughts, and we're gonna come back together, all three of us tonight after this, and we're gonna try to plan at least the next one. It might be a part two because we might have another topic that kind of goes with the toxic masculinity of men, But we're gonna go with Malcolm first, then we're gonna go with D-Lo, aka Sasuke, and then I'm gonna go last because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I might talk longer than everybody else, but it ain't gonna be too long. I'm here for damn near 2 hours. So, Malcolm, please go on and blow these people's mind, bro.
See, the thing about this, with my final thoughts is this, bro. It's just like this. Like, yeah, toxic masculinity is very true. It's very real. It's very authentic in our communities. It's just depending on how comfortable are you willing to be uncomfortable, right? So, are you comfortable with the shit that is going on? That you just feel like, there's nothing that can be done about it. Then that's the mindset that you should be having about this. Like, toxic masculinity is very real. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it all depends on what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really sit here and be serious about how a person acts or anything like this because there's a person it should be okay. It should be okay to
it's time to go to school. You got one more day of school tomorrow.
I'm about to mute this nigga.
Right. My bad, bro. I can barely even hear you, Malcolm.
Like, fuck.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Man, my final thoughts is this, man. Just do what you got to do. You feel me? Just don't make it seem like you can't. You know what I mean? Be okay with expressing yourself when you know something is wrong with you. That's all I got to really say. I'm pretty cool. I'm gonna tap off real quick.
Final thoughts, man. I feel like we didn't really tap in too much on relationships, so that's probably going to be the second half of or part 2 to this topic because relationships is a very big part of the toxic masculinity of black males in America right now. And we can do better when it comes to that shit, bro. I feel like there is a standard that hasn't been being met, which allows for fuck nigga shit to continue to be happening and for it to be being normalized, and that shit ain't it, bro. I mean, bro, we from Dallas, so we both know they just killed Mo 3, bro, and like that was like one of them, like, wow, what the fuck is really going on with like niggas? Like, wow, bro. Like, yeah, sure, he talked about what he talked about, but you can still hear in this man's music that he was trying to make a fucking change, you know? And anybody trying to do that, I feel like they deserve a second chance at that. And somebody took that man's chance away. And I feel like that's a part of that toxic quality. So again, I feel like in closing, we need to be able to normalize Black men embracing one another. Period. And I guess I'll close with that.
To be honest, y'all, my heart is really heavy right now. And I'm really trying to push on y'all. So if you see a tear or not, please just don't mind me. Because my grandmother was truthfully speaking through me, bro. And that's truthfully how I feel. So, first thing first. We need to stop toxic masculinity from going to our kids, bro.
Mm-hmm.
As Black men, if you have a son, even a daughter, you have to understand to let them know, bro. Everybody deserves to be able to be emotional. You can't give a man an ultimatum. And we've been getting ultimatums our entire life. You can't tell me either I'm going to be the protector or I'm going to be emotional. Because I can be both. Because you're a nurturer and you're a child. You're a nurturer and you're also emotional as a woman. And we don't blame y'all for that. We don't mind that y'all are. And we don't care fully about how emotional y'all are because we know that's what goes on. We understand the emotion. But the one thing that you have to understand about men is we are taught to hide that emotion, to cover that emotion up and never let it out. It's kind of like being an anime character who is a very powerful person, and you're told to hide your power from the world because people won't understand you, people will fear you, or people will take advantage of you. You have to understand that right now, especially in this day and age, emotion is the key. Emotion is where you need to be at this moment. Emotion is what drives a lot of us. Emotion is what makes us do what we do.
Yeah.
Emotion, you might be pissed off at work and you might work your ass off that day. But it was only due to the fact that you had been pissed off from something that made you mad earlier. Or you might be happy as hell, so you go to work and you bust your ass with positivity though.
Yeah.
Because you know God woke you up this morning, and that's not promised. Emotion is a part of life, y'all. You can't go through life without being emotional, bro. It's nights where I know a bunch of men want to cry, but they can't. Because they don't want to be seen as a simp. I'm a simp. Call me what you want. I'm a softie. I like to cry when I'm mad. I like to cry when I lose somebody. I know I got to be strong for everybody else, but before I can be strong for everybody else, I got to be strong for myself. Facts, son. Facts, son. Real talk. And y'all can see what I'm doing over here already. You can see I didn't even tell him that. He just said it by himself because he knows his daddy.
Yeah.
He know his daddy's emotional. He know his daddy is probably one of the most emotional men in the world. Because I lead with my emotions. Because that's what gets me through my day. If I don't have my Tristan every morning, it's a problem. Even though me and my son might bump heads, it's because we're the same. Mm-hmm. It's because we value and we see everything the same. So sometimes people, like-minded people, bump heads because sometimes there's an idea that they don't like and the other person might like it. Example, I'm not the cleanest nigga in the world, but I love order. My son is a 6-year-old kid, bro. Order is not in his forte.
Exactly. They're not taught. You got to teach them that.
and he's been taught how to be orderful. He sees how I put his stuff up and put things together for him.
You got to teach him consistency.
But at the same time, no matter, you're right. And consistently, I do this. But at the same time, you also, at the end of the day, have to understand two things. Your children are going to learn on their own, but they're going to learn from you first. They learn the skills and the process, and then they have to go through that journey on their own. You're only there to navigate them. You're only there as a navigator, bro.
Yeah.
So in my closing, I want to say this. Y'all, and we're gonna close this out because we've done a lot tonight. It's been very interesting.
No, you good. Keep it going. Oh, Diamond and Ruff.
But
we're about to close this out too.
Man, sorry, bro.
Okay, my man's done got to a spot where he's posted.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry about that, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna give it to Diamond and Ruff. He can say what he got to say, and then we'll go from there.
All right.
As far as men, I agree with D-Lo. Real talk. We have.
I'll put that on the table.
We have to.
Wow, Sir Mallymal over there making them cup noodles look good than this.
We have to regularize. We have to pretty much make it a regular thing for men to be peaceful with each other, yo.
Yes.
Especially black men, because they count on us not being peaceful with each other. They count on the beef. They put beef in our face so we can reenact that same shit. And they know it as long as they put real talk. I'm being real, bro. Like they put it in front of us, and it's not more the older generation, bro. Hey, let's talk about it. They put it in front of us. And most of us
so that way dumb niggas can just try and reenact that shit.
Right. Look. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna show y'all brothers something. I put my money. Look, man. This year, man, I told myself I'm gonna put my money in the books, bro, because books add value, and depending on the types of books that you buy, they actually literally gain monetary value.
Yeah.
Okay. So you talking about division between black men not sharpening men's iron. You know what I mean. They say that in the Bible, iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? We need to come together, you know what I'm saying, as one. You know what I'm saying? But the main problem is, and you'll find it in this book, but the main problem is the main problem is religion, bro. And that's the division right there. You feel me?
Okay.
That's our division. Is religion. Now, I'm gonna tell you something right now. This word Islam, bro, it does not really mean what you think it means. You know what I'm saying? Now,
what's up,
whenever you see somebody and you say Islam, that just means peace, bro. It just means peace. It don't mean what they say it means. It means peace. All right. Now, I don't know what religion that y'all fall under or whatever, because I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. But at the same time, I'm a Muslim, bro. Now, if you break down the word Muslim, it means to do the will of the Creator. You know what I'm saying? So that is our main division. That's the main thing, bro. It's the religion, man. Everything else will fall into place. You get rid of the religion part, you know what I'm saying, and everything will fall into place. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's all I got to say until y'all bring something else up. You know what I'm saying? But
What's up?
you know what I'm saying? But I mean, like I said, man, I love what y'all young brothers is doing, man. You know what I'm saying? And wherever I can help out at. Yeah, wherever I can help out at or throw my little 2 cents in, because I'm still learning, bro. I'm learning just like y'all learning.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But I, like I said, man, I see things in a whole nother different light than everybody else sees it. And I got a lot of family members be looking at me like, man, you crazy, bro. Like, I know I'm not. Like,
I do too.
I don't believe in white supremacy.
I mean,
I don't believe in white supremacy. I don't believe in it. And I ain't
explain to me why you don't believe
okay,
that there's
first
such a
off.
thing as white supremacy.
Okay, first off. Do you feel that anybody is superior to you?
Nope.
No, sir. No, I don't. And
All
my
right, all
skin
right.
and my blood and my
Never
feet,
in my
hands,
life.
arms, brain, mind, soul, bodies. No, sir, I don't.
Okay,
And I don't feel like
so
I'm
if
better or superior to anybody.
Hell
right,
no.
right.
Hell
Okay.
no.
So look. All three of y'all said no. I don't feel
Did
like
you change
nobody
shirts?
Ooh.
Sir Mallymal.
Bro wouldn't got the
Now,
shower, man.
My
oh,
nigga
this
just
oh,
had a Raiders shirt on.
you know what? We changing shirts now? We showing
Yeah.
names off?
This
Hold up.
nigga done changed shirts. I see you
Hold
over there with the Brandon
up. Here
and
we go.
marketing.
Diamond in the rough. There we go. Diamond in the rough. Oh
Okay.
boy.
Hey, I need one of them shirts, yo.
Big salutes.
I need
Big
one of them
You feel
shirts,
me?
salutes.
yo. I'm trying to
Hey,
support.
I got you. Don't even
Real
trip.
talk.
I got y'all.
I'm trying
I
to
got
Yeah,
support.
I'm
y'all.
after. Yeah,
All
we
right,
gonna
But
connect
look,
on social media
answer
too,
the
big bro.
question. Answer that
yeah,
thing.
but look, okay, so all three of y'all said y'all ain't nobody superior to you, right?
Fuck no. Fuck
So
no.
why would you say white superior? White
Because
supremacy.
I've seen it in
That's all that
action.
means. But that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
That's
That's
illegal though.
bullshit. Because no, look at it like this. Whatever the
It
fuck you
is.
want to do, you're gonna get your ass up off of your ass, off of your seat, and get up and do what the fuck you want to do. Ain't
Right.
nobody gonna stop you from doing it. Not your
Absolutely.
mama, not your daddy, not nobody. Nobody's gonna stop you from doing what the fuck you want to do once your mind is determined to do it. So there's no such thing as supremacy, bro. There's nobody superior than you
To us.
than your
No,
maker.
and me
To us.
walking. No,
To
hell
us.
no, there's not. But in
To us.
America, I've literally seen white
Mainstreamly.
supremacy in a
Mainstreamly.
store. In a store, I've seen the
Oh,
shit
this hoe about to
happen.
be
In
long.
jail, I've
This
seen the
about to be.
shit.
Hey, this hoe
Like,
about to be 3
but
hours.
That's not
Stop.
supremacy. That's not supremacy, bro. That's
it's
privilege.
privilege. There
That's
you
Okay.
go.
privilege.
Privilege.
Because
There
you
So
it
gave
is.
it
privilege
to
and
That's
them.
supremacy
there
are
it
not
is.
the
That's
same
the
thing.
word. There it is.
Look.
Hello,
White
somebody.
privilege.
Hello,
We gave
somebody.
it to them. We gave it to them.
We gave privilege to them, not supremacy,
We gave them the privilege.
to be superior to them. So that's what you're saying.
What?
Right.
But what happens with
We
the
gave
media too? You got to look at the media as well. It's always not about just us. What about the media? What we
I
have?
understand that. There's a book that I'm about to get ready to read.
But
And it
that's one
talks
of the
about
biggest things to me, though. I feel like the Most High gave me that same motherfucking privilege, my nigga. And I walk around this motherfucking plane in this earth, and I exercise it, and I use
right.
my shit.
But don't everybody but and see the problem is we don't have enough, you know what I'm saying, enough melanin, because I don't like using the word black. I do not like using the word black because that is a damn adjective. It's a
Oh, it's a
color.
damn color.
I'm not a damn color. You know what I'm saying? Now, we not on this feed talking about what I think that I am or I believe that I am. But I'm not a black man. I'm not using that word just me talking about it. But if you guys said, hey, I'm a black man with you, I agree with you. But as far as me saying it, no, I'm not a fucking color.
Yeah, no,
I'm
facts.
not.
Oh,
I'm not a
hey,
color. You know what I'm
we can
saying?
agree on that
But
too.
right. But
I think that's all. Is that all we have to say? Hey, Thomas, next Wednesday, bro, part 2. We gonna have you on. We need you on.
Bro, yeah, bro. You
I
gotta
like
come
that.
on at the beginning, bro. Because people
I
probably,
like that.
I ain't gonna lie to you, half the people probably done jumped off this bitch because we've been on this 2 hours. This is the first 2
Yeah.
hours.
We got these
Ever
people in
done.
here now. Trust me. Trust me. It's gonna be very interesting where we're gonna go with this. Now that my nigga Thomas is around, and I like that.
Hey, y'all.
hey, you know
We're gonna
what?
have more 2-hour
I'm a,
episodes.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I'm a do something. Hold up. Wait a minute. I got
Hey,
one
y'all.
more thing for y'all. And
Welcome.
So what is it?
I
What
told
is it?
Malcolm I was gonna start doing this. And
Let me find out.
Get it. I'm going.
No, let me find out, Malcolm.
I told Malcolm I was gonna start doing this. But
And when you go to your room, let me know.
Y'all, man, you know what? We got to start giving out some real history facts. You feel me? Some real history facts. We need to give out some real history facts. Okay? Real history facts by a man named J.A. Rogers. This is amazing. This is 100 amazing facts about the Negro.
Write my name.
A book that he wrote and passed it on a whole bunch of other white folks.
Okay. Yeah, we need to start. Hey, we gonna get it in. You feel me? Shout out to Diamond in the Rough Clothing, Black-owned business.
We'll be getting our shirts. We'll be getting our shirts soon, so we can wear them on the podcast until we get our black journal coming soon. And we got to get my boy Diamond in the Rough a black hoodie, a black journal hoodie coming soon, man.
Yes, sir.
We all support each other. Shout out to my boy.
Matter of fact.
Shout out to everybody. Go ahead, speak. What you say? What you got going on?
Hey, you know, Malcolm know just as well. I do my own pressing up of everything, bro. So, y'all send me y'all logo, and we can make this happen.
Let's get it. Ferris, shout out to my little baby. You feel me? Moral of the story: Black men are humans. Humans have emotions. Hey, shout out to Lil Ferris showing up with the shits.
Hey, Lil Ferris. Before we go, you are definitely right. But before we click out, I just want to say this. Yes, black men are human, and humans have emotions. But the difference between humans and black and like Bro Thomas said or Diamond in the Rough said, we're not black. But we're not gonna go there right now. We're gonna give y'all what the term that everybody uses and everybody knows. Black men are not taught. Well, not all black men are taught to use their emotions.
Right.
So that's something we need to regularize. That needs to be a regular thing. If you see a dude, it ain't gay to tell that nigga, bro, what's up, bro? I love you. Real talk.
I love you, bro.
I love you, bro. Even if you don't know him, I love you, bro, because that love will tie you together. That love.
Hey, you know what? Real talk. I'm gonna be honest with you. Whenever, cause I tell guys that shit all the fucking. Hey, bro, I love you, man.
I tell these two niggas I love them all the time.
And that shit feel good, bro. I swear to God, it feel good. It don't feel gay in any kind of way, bro. It feel good to tell somebody, hey, brother, I love you, man.
And it feels good to hear it too.
It feel good to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just that, man. Dude, have a good day, man. I love you, man.
Real shit.
Hope you're having a blessed day. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Real
like,
shit.
Yeah. Good morning, bro. Have a good day. I love you, bro. Enjoy your day. Don't let no negativity even make you turn the other way, my nigga.
I apologize that I haven't been on that lately. Y'all know I used to do that shit all the time.
And you did.
Because I don't know how to write them.
Okay, baby, keep trying.
Gucci, you know what I'm saying?
I love you.
I love you. But hate to cut this conversation short, but I got some shit.
Look at this nigga just going through the damn collection over there.
So, shout out to y'all niggas.
Don't just in the podcast.
Much love to all of y'all, man. Much love to the four brothers on this panel. Hey, much love to me and the four brothers on this panel. I love everybody. Positive vibes to all. Please, please, bro. We're gonna have to. You're gonna have to come back into the park too, bro. Because we got relationships to talk about and we got the truth to talk about. So we're gonna go in and bust this shit wide open, like an Erica Banks song, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Bro, real quick before we leave,
what's up?
Is it just me, bro, or are these non-melanated creatures trying their hardest to make the Bible come to pass, bro?
No!
And it's so for lack of better words, it's so stupid to me, bro, because
hey, brother,
it makes motherfuckers be all like, the Bible, the Bible's coming to pass.
We out,
You gotta realize there's a motherfucker back here
behind the
be easy,
strings,
man.
Yeah, man.
pulling the strings.